Today I'm sharing with you a bunch of epic DIYs and life hacks which are perfect for the summer but also all year around. Hey guys, how do you like my new hairstyle? I think it's pretty awesome. But since summer is just around the corner, I decided to share with you a bunch of super cool summer DIYs. But honestly, these ideas are so amazing that you can totally make them all year around. So make sure you subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss epicness like this, and let's get started. There's no real garden summer party without the pretty floating balloons, right? Did you know that we can actually make them at home using only a few household items? That's right, home DIY helium balloons without helium. However, these balloons are highly flammable, so you shouldn't try to make them alone. You can ask your parents to help you or just have fun watching me do the dangerous stuff. We need a glass bottle, drain cleaner containing sodium hydroxide, a balloon, and a piece of aluminum foil. Take a bottle and then pour in about a deciliter of drain cleaner solution. Now take small pieces of aluminum foil, scrunch them, and make little balls like this. The more aluminum balls we use in the experiment, the larger reaction will be and the bigger our balloon will get. That's enough for me, so let's pop these little balls in the bottle. The reaction occurs about 10 seconds after the aluminum mixes with drain cleaner. And this gives us time to attach the balloon over the bottle opening before the crazy reaction happens. Now check out this magic. As you can see, our balloon starts inflating by itself. So what's the science behind this? Drain cleaner solution contains substance called sodium hydroxide. When sodium hydroxide reacts with aluminum, hydrogen gas is formed. Hydrogen gas accumulates in the balloon and inflates it. Look at the close-up of this reaction, it's so fascinating. It looks like sodium hydroxide is completely dissolving the aluminum balls. Both helium and hydrogen have lower densities than air, making them float. If you don't hold your helium or hydrogen balloon tight enough, it escapes up in the sky. That's why we have to tie our balloon with a ribbon or a string. Make 2 tight knots which will also prevent hydrogen from escaping out of the balloon. Release your balloon from the bottle and check out how nicely it floats in the air. Exactly like a helium balloon. Can you believe this? We made amazing floating balloons using drain cleaner and aluminum foil. You really can't get more epic than that, right? However, hydrogen gas is extremely flammable. That's why you should not try this yourself. At least not without adult supervision. A flame, spark, or even hot object getting near the balloon can cause an explosion. See? Pretty scary. This is why party balloons are always filled with helium, not hydrogen. Still, this DIY experiment is one of the best I've ever seen, so I wanted to share it with you. Now let's continue with a bunch of completely safe but still amazing DIYs that you need to try this summer. Wanna have these amazing colorful sunglasses too? Well, guess what? You can DIY them in less than a minute. Yep, you heard me right. These glasses are so funky and bright, my favorite pair for sure. All you need to make them are some inexpensive sunglasses and nail polish. First you wanna pop the lenses out of the glasses frame. You're left with cute nerdy glasses, but that's not the look we're going for. Pour some water into a bowl. Take the first nail polish color, I went for dark blue, and pour some of it into the water. As you can see, the nail polish spreads and floats on the water surface. Add more colors, making random swirly lines. I also picked pink, white, orange, and yellow colors for my sunglasses. Take the frames and dip one side into the marbly water. Pull them out and we're ready to color the other side. Repeat the process and quickly dip the other side of the glasses into the water. The polish color will stick to the frame, making a beautiful marbly design on your sunnies. Lastly, we need to color the front of the glasses, so dip them in the water with the front frame facing down. Pull them out and wait for the polish to dry completely. My sunnies are all dry, so let's take a hairspray and spray them lightly all over. This will protect the color and make sure that our new sunglasses will last us many years. All we gotta do now is take the lenses and pop them back on the frame. There we have them, the most gorgeous sunglasses I've ever seen. These were seriously so much fun to make and turned out epic. I love how you can buy a cheap pair of sunglasses and make them look so beautiful only using nail polish. I seriously can't wait to make more using different colors. And this DIY really got me hooked. With all the bright and happy colors, these sunnies are perfect for the warm summer days, although not gonna lie, I'll probably wear them loads all year around. They're just too pretty not to. Whether you already have a pet or not, this gorgeous aquarium will give so much life and coziness to your room. It is hands down my favorite room decor piece. It gives such a nice pop of color and it's super easy to DIY. To make it, you will need an artificial plant, a big jar, blue food coloring, some plastic fishes and colorful decoration stones. Take the jar, unscrew the lid and pop in your colored stones. You can buy them in a store or just go out and pick them up in the nature. We gotta give some greenery to the fishes, so take a glue gun and squeeze a small amount of hot glue on a parchment paper. Cut a little twig from the artificial plant and stick it in the glue while it's still hot. Hold it there for a minute or until the glue hardens and the plant will stand up straight. Make your sea plant as full as you like by adding more twigs. This one looks perfect for me, so it's time to put it into the aquarium. The home for our fishes already looks so pretty, but there's one essential thing missing: water. Grab blue food coloring and squeeze a drop into the water. You want the water to have a slight tint of blue, otherwise it can be too overwhelming and everything in the aquarium will look blue. We got a nice blue tint, but the stones and plant retain the pretty vibrant colors. Time to give some life to the aquarium. First up is a little starfish which sinks to the bottom of the sea. This already looks so stunning, but there's something missing. What would that be? The fishes, of course. Take a piece of transparent thread and tie it around your fishes, seahorses, any sea animals that you like. Besides the yellow seahorse, I also decided to add a pretty red coral fish. Stick these two bodies on the inner side of the jar lid with a piece of tape. I can tell how happy these sea cuties are to get home to their coral reef. Put the lid on the jar and our beautiful aquarium is all done. What a stunning room decoration, right? It's perfect for summer, but honestly this one has a permanent spot granted in my room for sure. I'm definitely gonna keep it all year around. Next time you're at the seaside vacation, instead of buying souvenirs, pick some stones, seashells and sand from the beach. Back home you can put them in an aquarium like this. This way your aquarium will be much more meaningful, and every time you look at it, you'll be reminded of the happy summer days. Why settle for a plain and boring chapstick when we can have this awesome watermelon tinted lip balm inspired by Ira Tran? There are a few things that scream summer to me more than a watermelon, and you guys know that I'm addicted to lip balm. I gotta have it with me wherever I go. Let's combine my obsession with watermelon and my addiction to lip balm and make this amazing watermelon EOS. Take a lid of an EOS plus a black non-toxic crayon and an X-Acto knife. Carefully cut small chunks of crayon and place them into the lid. These black pieces will represent the seeds. That's enough seeds for me, so let's follow the ducks and cook up our tinted lip balm. Set up a double boiler and have 3 small pots ready. Put 1 teaspoon of coconut oil in one of the containers. In the other 2 you can put a smaller amount, about half a teaspoon of coconut oil. To color up my lip balm mixtures, I'll be using non-toxic crayons. Since we're making a watermelon, we need red, white and green colors. You can also give them a little stir to help mixing the 2 ingredients into a smooth mixture. Mine are completely melted, so it's time to put together the watermelon lip balm. First take the red mixture and pour it into the lid. Leave the red color to slightly harden. Now let's proceed with white. As you can see, my red mixture didn't cool down completely, so it created a marbly design when mixed with white. Take a little plastic wheel that you find in the middle of every EOS container and screw it on the watermelon lid. Grab the green lip balm mixture and pour it on top. Leave it to cool down completely. To speed up the process, you can pop your watermelon lip balm in the fridge or the freezer. When it's all set, take the bottom part of the EOS, pop it on, and we're finally ready to check how this watermelon tinted lip balm turned out. If that's not the most epic lip balm you've ever seen, then I don't know. Make sure to use non-toxic crayons for this DIY. If you don't have them, you can color your lip balm using lipstick shavings, pigment or food coloring. You know I'm not a fan of plain lip balms, so this watermelon one makes me so happy. It makes your lips super soft, gives them a pretty red tint and looks like a delicious watermelon. What more could you ask from a lip balm? For the next epic DIY, we need a bunch of cork stoppers. Wondering why? Well, that's because we're gonna make super cool sailboats using 3 objects that you already have at home. They're so much fun to play with, or you can have them as pretty summer decoration in your room. You'll need a piece of paper, a toothpick, and some cork stoppers. To make the hull of our sailing boat, I'm gonna stick 9 corks together. Grab a glue gun and stick 3 corks on top of each other to get sort of a cork tower. Wait till the glue sets and it's time to build the cork tower number 2. As said, I'm using 9 corks for my boat. But if you want to make a smaller boat or have larger cork stoppers, 3 or 4 may be enough. To finish up the body of our ship, we need to glue the 3 cork sticks together. Apply a long stripe of glue and press together the first 2 cork sticks. Do the same with the third one and the body of our boat is ready. But since we're making a sailboat, we also need a sail. Take a piece of cardboard paper and cut out a triangle shape with scissors. Then grab a hole puncher and make 2 little holes on 2 of the triangle corners. Take a toothpick, slide it through the holes, and the sail for our boat is finished. All that's left to do is to stick it in the middle of the boat's body and our sailboat is ready to sail the seas of the world. No, but seriously, this sailboat is so exciting and fun to play with. I also made some colorful boats by spray painting the body. They turned out so cute. Of course I got obsessed and had to make them in pink, yellow and green. I always want to try out all the colors. Have these cool sailboats as gorgeous room decorations or have fun playing in the water. You can even make them with friends, put them in a river and see whose boat is fastest and wins the race. With these sailboats, your summer days will never get boring, guaranteed.